And I've seen them. They don't get the third hatchery soon enough. They need to take the economic lead. That's the point of keeping your opponent in the base. So I'm hoping Effort does throw up a third expansion here, or a second expansion, sorry, to try to take this game economically. You don't want to be tied expansions with a Terran. Terran can last forever. You want to have several more expansions than the Terran player. I mean, not this early in the game, obviously, but now throwing up the hatcheries. So that really just made my day. I'm very happy to see that. Who was it? I'm trying to think of who it was. Zerg Boy, mate? No. I just watched a game where he was completely winning, but he never threw up a third expansion. Just lost because of his Mutalisk, because the Terran got a Science Vessel out and just lost because of that. So yes, gonna be able to get some easily Mutalisk harassment in here. Very nice Mutalisk micro, but with this many Marines and medics, it is a pain. Picking up roaming SCVs, just being a pain. Just making the Terran's life a pain is really what these Mutalisks are doing, and it's their job. They are like the depressed unit of StarCraft. Their job is to like go out there and be a pain. They're like the negative ones. They're like your negative friend, I guess you could say. So anyways, going to send these Mutalisks out. Going to just be a pain once again. So throwing up a starport. Going to have that Science Vessel out pretty shortly, I guess you could say. Because the starport has to go up and then... yeah, so the Science Vessel will be out fairly soon. And as one Irradiate can really dominate these Mutalisks. So hopefully he doesn't make the mistake I've seen before, Zergs. But with the third expansion, I feel he's not going to. Hatchery will be popping out in a couple seconds here. Hydralisk Den is going up, so it does look like he's moving on in tech, which I am happy to see. So he's going to come in here with these Mutalisks, and he better not encounter that. That would be a mistake. Oh, man, that's a lot of Marines for only one medic. Maybe the medics are traveling behind. They're like going on a hike with someone really out of shape. The medics just can't be with you. They have to be like down the hill. You alright, buddy? Yeah, I'm alright. Alright, now so not too much going on, just pretty basic ZVT. You often do see Mutalisks, and it's because they're so effective, and because the pro gamers can micro them. So fun to watch. Alright, so hatchery is up, getting some mining from there, and if you could lay that out, that's a big thing. If you can limit the expansions for Zerg, that's a big part of TVZ, along with crazy Marine and Mutalisk micro. Obviously, yeah, I was talking to some Terran. I was talking to a couple Terran's players. I just wanted to know their input. And a lot of Terran players think that TVZ is a lot more fun of a matchup than TVP, just due to the fact that TVZ requires so much micro. In TVP, you can just build up to 170 PSI and then move out, and the game is over. But in TVZ, it's nonstop action, a lot of pressuring going on, and it just makes for some really exciting games. So yeah, the average Terran player on SC2GG IRC is a TVZ fan. In case you guys were wondering, in case you wanted that random bit of information, you got it now, thanks to Sunday. Another engineering bay going up. Obviously, upgrades going to play a key part in this for Hwasin. Sorry. Effort going to pick off the SCV, making a couple things, and actually being a pain right here. And yes, Hwasin's Marines are actually kind of out of place. And yes, whoa, there's Marines walking in one at a time, getting picked off by Mutalisk. He actually just lost about 4 Marines, 2 SCVs. Decent micro here by Effort. Playing impressively so far, but still hasn't done enough damage with these Mutalisks, I don't feel. So Hwasin is by no means, with this Science Vessel out, these Mutalisks might be in trouble here, and Hwasin could find himself in a good situation if he could land a nice Irradiate right on these Mutalisks, and Effort needs to be very, very careful. Lurkers coming in right when the Science Vessel gets there. That's what I'm talking about, timing. I loved Artos' article about how the Queens practice build order versus build order just to get the timing down, and it's very important, I feel, just because like right now that Science Vessel had to be out when those Lurkers came in, and now those Science Vessel will, if he could get into Radiate, that would be big. Oh man, Effort better be very careful. He does, and that's what I'm talking about. He can't do that. Oh man, decent job by separating, but kind of slow. But he's gonna be able to bury some Lurkers out front, so maybe he's focusing on his Lurkers, not his Mutalisks, but he's gonna lose a lot of those Mutalisks. Coming in here, scans going off, coming in here, gonna be able to surround these Lurkers, and a lot of Marines are gonna go down, but he's gonna be able to defeat the Lurkers. So 4 or 5 Lurkers gonna go down for Effort, and that actually hurts. That is a large investment, and he just didn't have the ground force. You won't usually send you, but I guess he could got him set down in time. But usually see Lings go in with the lurkers just to be able. He's now teching to hide, but usually see Lings go into lurkers just so the Lings can draw the fire while the lurkers deal their lashes of death, I guess you could say. Lurkers morphing up in the middle of the map, so we are seeing more and more lurkers, which will probably soon go to Ultra Ling. Now it's Lurker Ling. So now he's going to bury these, but they're going to be caught out of position with no ground force. The 5 Marines going to actually get quite a few Marine kills, but that is really nice Marine micro. We're going to basically spread them out so one lash of death only kills 1 Marine. It's not like a multi-murderer. It's just like a single murderer. Yeah, so really right now it's just a game of more and more lurkers coming out, and pretty soon we'll make the transition into Ultra Ling. Scourge is out to deal with the Science Vessel. It is important as a Terran player versus Zerg, you need to watch your Science Vessel. You can't out-micro a Scourge, so if you're losing too many Science Vessels, it can be done microing around it. It just takes complete 100% attention and timing and micro. It's a really impressive micro when they can run their Science Vessel away from Scourges, but even the pro gamers lose Science Vessels and Scourges all the time, so don't feel too bad if it does happen to you. And this third expansion for Effort is under a lot of fire, and oh my gosh, Sunken Colony's going up, but this might not be enough, and I don't think it will. More Marines on the way, so Effort better be sending reinforcements on the way, or he's going to lose his expansion. Loses his expansion, it'll be down to only his main and his naturals, so this could be absolutely horrible here for Quanro, or for Hwasin, or for Effort. There we go. Everyone I commentated in this Pro League, I had to say before the right guy. Scourge is coming over. He can't lose these Science Vessels. Got to be careful. Science Vessels, no support from the Marines. Loses 1. Oh. Not going to lose the other. Oh, that is close. Almost lost 1 Science Vessel. Not going to lose any more, but Hwasin killed Effort's expansion here. And, yeah, Effort is in a lot of trouble after losing that expansion. Did he kill the expansion? No, he didn't kill the expansion. It looks like Effort might have held that off, but he did get a few drone kills, so definitely worth the attack. But luckily for Effort, he did hold that third expansion, or he would have been in a lot of trouble. Marines and medics coming down, so now Hwasin's like, I got to kill this expansion, but now he's going to be going back. Maybe he saw something on the minimap that we aren't seeing, so he now is pushing in. Lings are going to encounter these Marines, and notice that his third expansion is going to be under fire quickly. Not going to be enough Lings, obviously, and his expansion is going to be, wow, he's a Defiler there, but a Defiler without any ground units. Oh gosh, this could be ugly. Scan going off, going to see that 1 lurker. Red hit on the Defiler, oh boy. Things are starting to heat up in here. TVZ action. So that is a nice Dark Swarm. And that 1 lurker will actually be able to hold off a lot of those Marines. That is a beautiful Dark Swarm. Very simple play. Now more lurkers going off. So Hwasin's like, when you see that orange fire, or orange fog, that really must make you mad as a Terran player. Obviously, I do play Protoss, so I try to operate as Terran once in a while. But my TVZ, my Marine micros, like, they could do it. They could do better Marine micro than me with like their foot or something. I swear. More Dark Swarms going off here. Not going to be enough Lings. Lings going to try to hide under this orange fog. What is Dark Swarm? I don't even know. So Marine's gonna come. Is it like a fog or is it a cloud? All I know all I know is that if I woke up and went outside and saw that orange fog, I'd be creeped out. I'd be like, StarCraft is taking over the world. Anyways, Marines coming in with the... Is there another... 1 more Dark Swarm could be able to hold off these Marines. Hwasin really just trying to take out this third expansion. Is going to keep on pressuring it until it falls. And if it does fall,